And so they don't take pains to learn this philosophy. That means they don't preach, or if they do preach, they preach rubbish. And in this way, then their activities become mixed with forbidden things. And this is how these well-known 13 Apasampradayas have come out. They're known for mixing sinful, forbidden things in their so-called devotional service. And the starting point is this unwillingness to perform the austerity that is required to come onto the spiritual platform and remain there. So, if we learn how to put into practice in our life this Pancharatra Vidhi and Bhagavad Vidhi, then we will be established in this threefold austerity that Lord Krishna speaks of in 18th chapter of Gita. So, a few minutes are there. Would there be any questions at this time? Yes?
How is it possible that Suhotra Swami was also for some time an impersonalist, if you explain that he descended from the spiritual world?
Well, Shukadeva Goswami, being a resident of the spiritual world, he displays Leela just like Lord Krishna displays Leela. So the Leela that he was showing is the confirmation of the Atmarama verse in the Bhagavatam. Atmaramacha munyo nigranta api urukrame. This verse says that even someone who is Atmarama, absorbed in the bliss of the spiritual self, in other words Atmagyan or Brahmagyan, he, even though he is self-satisfied, that means he has no attraction to material sense gratification, he will still awaken to the nectar of the glories of the Lord as soon as it touches his consciousness. Well, that's the first consideration. Next consideration is that Shukadeva Goswami was no Mayavadi. If you say he's a Mayavadi, you're offending him. He was absorbed in pure Brahman realization, and Brahman realization is an aspect of Krishna. So, Vadanti tattva vidas tattvam yajgyanam advoyam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti shabjate. The supreme absolute truth, which is non-dual, advoyam, is manifest in these three ways as Bhagavan, Paramatma and Brahman. And the Shastra, iti shabjate, the Shastra is simply about these three aspects. So, for the sake of exhibiting this Leela, then for a time, Srila Shukadeva Goswami, he absorbed his consciousness in this Brahman aspect of Lord Krishna.
Nejvyšší absolutní pravda, která je nedvojná, se projevuje v těchto třech aspektech, Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavana, a které všechny jsou aspekty pána Šukadev Goswami po nějaký čas zůstával pohroužený do té realizace toho aspektu Brahmanu.
So how can you question this?
Tak jak tohle můžete nějak zpochybňovat?
Who can question that?
Kdyby tohle mohl nějak zpochybnit.
No, you can't question it because you yourself are not on that platform.
Vy sami nejste na téhle úrovni.
Like Prabhupada used to say, first become on that platform. Once someone was asking Srila Prabhupada, how is it possible that the rays of the moon, the rays of Chandra, are nourishing the plants? Prabhupada's answer was, why don't you ask him? Meaning to ask Chandradev, the god of the moon. And because only when we are on that platform where we can meet the person Chandradev can we actually understand these things. Otherwise, it will just be speculation. Anything else? Looks like not. All right then. Tomorrow we will then go on to Nam, the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.